Reporters were just left stunned today after Donald Trump went on one of the most unhinged rants of his entire presidency. In a rambling, incoherent outburst, Trump made a claim so blatantly false that it's raising serious questions about his mental state and fitness for office. The clip is already going viral for all of the wrong reasons, so stick around to see the moment that shocked everyone in the room, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Now, this whole meeting that Trump held with President Zelensky was completely unhinged, and there were so many moments that caused my jaw to drop when I heard it. For example, here he is saying that the Democrats want to destroy our healthcare system when we're literally the only ones trying to fight to protect it.
When you finally end this war, like they did with the war in the Middle East, and
I think right now the Democrats are really damaged, mentally damaged. They want to take 1.5 trillion with a T, $trillion, and give it to people that invaded our country. They came into our country illegally, from prisons, from mental institutions, gang members. They want to give them health care and take it away from our citizens. We're not going to do that. $1.5 trillion they want to destroy. They want to destroy our healthcare system. We're not going to let that happen.
The fact that Republicans are still trying to claim that they are saving our healthcare system while literally doing everything that they can to dismantle it really shows you that they don't care at all about us everyday Americans. Which I guess we've all known that to be the case for years now, but it amazes me how these people still get into power somehow. Now, moving back to the meeting, President Zelensky was asked what he thinks the biggest difference in diplomacy between Trump and Biden is, which is a tough question to ask when he's literally right across from Donald Trump. And Zelensky handles this really well, actually, basically saying that Biden is not the president right now and Trump has a chance to actually end the war. But then right at the end, Trump jumps in and delivers the ultimate self-own that he doesn't even realize was a self-own. Just take a look at this.
Zelensky, right behind you. When we were in Israel with President Trump earlier in the week, we heard a lot about the difference in diplomacy between President Trump and President Joe Biden before him. What do you see as the biggest difference in diplomacy between President Trump and President Biden?
President Trump has a big chance now to finish this war. President Biden now is not the president, so he doesn't have a chance to finish this war. And President Trump is really showed for the world that he can manage ceasefire in the Middle East, and that's why I hope that he will do this, and we will also have such big success. For Ukraine, it's a big chance, and I hope that President Trump can manage it.
I would say the biggest difference is one is extremely competent and the other one is grossly incompetent.
That was hilarious. And actually, I think that's the first time that I could full-heartedly agree with Donald Trump on anything. Between Biden and Trump, one was competent and the other is completely incompetent. But I think this question that Zelensky was asked shows a larger problem with our country, because that was not the only question that was trying to make him look bad. I mean, here's a far-right reporter asking what concessions he would be willing to make to Putin, which is just such a horrible question because Putin started this war in the first place.
The question is for President Zelensky
Sure.
of Ukraine.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you. Our President Zelensky, President Trump, just brokered a peace deal in the Middle East that all Americans, both sides of the aisle, are very proud of. But to meet that deal, both sides had to make concessions. Our president has stuck out his neck in many ways to make a peace deal for your war as well. What specific concessions are you willing to make to end this war with Russia? Will you give up joining NATO? Americans have foreign war fatigue, and our president, as he said, we need our tomahawks too.
To me?
Yes, you, President Zelensky.
Thank you very much.
That's some question. Right?
So many questions in one. Thank you very much for your question. First of all, I think we need to sit and speak. The second point, we need ceasefire.
So the fact that so many people in this country, specifically the Republicans, are still siding with Russia shows that Putin still has a super strong grip on our country, which is not a good sign. But I guess when Trump is the president, Putin can basically just do whatever he wants because Trump is too clueless to even understand what's going on. I mean, seriously, I think there's something really wrong with Trump mentally because he just went on another insane rant whining that he didn't get a Nobel Peace Prize and then claiming that no president except for him has ever been able to stop a war.
Look at Thailand. Look at all of the wars that we solved. And every time I solve one, they say, if you solve the next one, you're going to get the Nobel Prize. I didn't get a Nobel Prize. Somebody got it who's a very nice woman, very nice. I don't know who she is, but she was very generous. So I don't care about all that stuff. I just care about saving lives. But this will be number 9. But every time I solve one, they said, sir, if you solve one more, you're going to be known as a peacekeeper. So to the best of my knowledge, we've never had a president that solved one war. Not one war. Bush started a war. A lot of them start wars, but they don't solve the wars. They don't settle them. And especially when they have nothing to do with us.
That was just insane. The fact that this man is our president will never cease to disappoint me. This clip has been going viral, not only because it's super easy to disprove, but it seriously brings Trump's cognitive ability into question. The fact that Trump is quickly losing his mind not only makes him a danger to this country, but a danger to the entire world. And if you agree, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more.